Okay, guys, it's the 13th of June. I have some definitions that I have written down and I want to go over because I'm using these terms. These terms are getting thrown around all the time. The problem is what I'm seeing is so what they do is they will push, they're always ahead of our awakening and becoming aware to our enslavement. They're always one step ahead. They just started using all of these terms that are very important terms, but we won't get into that. So what we're going to do is just go over some definitions so we know exactly, we can understand exactly what we're talking about here. The first one is gaslighting. Okay, gaslighting is a psychological term. I believe it came about in the 70s. I could be wrong about that. I know it did not come about anytime before the 60s because I have a dictionary from the 50s on my table here that I used for these other definitions, and gaslighting is not in there. But gaslighting is a psychological term. Gaslighting is the action of repetitively and often brazenly, out in the open, lying to someone to manipulate and ultimately control them and the relationship. Gaslighting is the action of repetitively and often openly lying to someone to manipulate and ultimately control them and the relationship. All right. The other word or phrase, cognitive dissonance, is also a psychological term. I'm not sure when they put that together, but I'm going to give you the definition of cognitive from the dictionary. Cognitive equals knowing or apprehending. Apprehending means simply to understand. Dissonance means discord, a mixture or union of harsh, inharmonious sounds. Disagreement, discordant, harsh, incongruous. So cognitive in the dictionary, cognitive means knowing or apprehending. Dissonance means discord, a mixture or union of harsh, inharmonious sounds. Disagreement, discordant, harsh, incongruous. Okay? So cognitive dissonance is as the psychology industry states. Cognitive dissonance is the state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes, especially as relating to behavioral decisions and attitude change. Cognitive dissonance is the state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes, especially as relating to behavioral decisions and attitude change. A simpler definition of that, simpler psychological definition of this is cognitive dissonance is the discomfort felt when your beliefs are inconsistent with one another or with your actions. So cognitive dissonance is the discomfort felt when your beliefs are inconsistent with one another or with your actions. So what is discomfort? Okay, cognitive dissonance is discomfort, okay, that you feel. What is discomfort? Discomfort. Let's see, discomfort. Okay. Okay. Discomfort is to disturb the peace or happiness of, to make uneasy, to pain, to grieve, to sadden, to deject. So, cognitive dissonance is the discomfort you feel when your beliefs are inconsistent with one another or with your actions. Well, what is discomfort? It's to disturb the peace or happiness of, to make uneasy, to pain, to grieve, to sadden, to deject. Okay? I don't know about you, but I don't want to feel any of those. I don't want any of that. Well, what is comfort? What's the opposite of that? What's comfort? Comfort as a noun is relief from pain, ease, rest, support, relief from distress of mind. Okay? So comfort as a noun. So comfort, what you want to feel, which is the opposite of cognitive dissonance. You want to feel comfort, is the relief from pain, ease, rest, support, relief from distress of mind. Think of comfort. What do you lay in when you're in bed sleeping? A comforter. You wrap yourself in a comforter. You want to feel comfortable, right? Comfort as a verb is to strengthen, to invigorate, to cheer or enliven, to console. So cognitive dissonance causes the opposite of that. Cognitive dissonance disturbs the peace or happiness of. It makes uneasy. It pains. It grieves. It saddens. It dejects. It's everything we don't want to feel. This is what we want comfort. We want to strengthen. We want to invigorate. We want to cheer or enliven. We want to console, right? Those are things we want. We don't want the pain, the grief, the sadness, the confusion. We don't want that. So what is ease? Ease as a noun is rest, contentment, comfort, relaxation. Free from pain or annoyance or anxiety. Ease as a noun is rest, contentment, comfort, relaxation, free from pain or annoyance or anxiety. Ease as a verb means to mitigate, to alleviate, to abate or remove in part any burden, pain, grief, anxiety, or disturbance. Ease. Okay, so what's the opposite of ease? Dis-ease. To interrupt or impair any or all the natural and regular functions, natural and regular functions of the several organs of the body. To pain, distress, disorder, any state of a living body in which the natural functions of the organs are interrupted and disturbed without a disruption by violence, which is a wound. So any kind of disease that we're talking about that is caused by violence is considered a wound. So once again, dis-ease, to interrupt or impair any or all the natural and regular functions of the several organs of the body. Think of cancer. Think of all of the various cancers. And just about any other illness. To pain, distress, disorder, and again, any state of a living body in which the natural functions of the organs are interrupted and disturbed without a disruption by violence, which is considered a wound. So, these are some very simple definitions that we need to understand in order to move forward. Because with the understanding of what these words actually mean, we can begin to know what we want.